Y'all, USPS has changed some of their shipping, and don't fret if you are a hot mess like me and do not have business policy set up. Today's video, I am going to show you how to update your listings in a fast, efficient way on eBay. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link this full article down below, but recently USPS, that's not what I want to show you. Recently, USPS has introduced a new USPS Ground Advantage. They've put together some different shipping rates into this USPS Ground. So on eBay, you're going to have to change it. However, I'm going to say, I'm filming this on July 13th. eBay has said that we'll update labels automatically if you have a sale with first class shipping package or parcel ship ground. It'll display in print. I'm going to say, and this is why I wanted to wait a couple days before I did this video for you, this is true for some of mine, and it's not true for some of them. So what's happening right now, and don't fret, I don't know how long this is going to happen for, but what's happening for me right now, I have first class packages. I do women's fashion. I have a lot of first class packages. And so what's happened when I've been in the past couple of days, some of the first class packages have gone automatically when I am printing out, automatically gone to ground, and some of them stay first class. So if you haven't updated them, no worries, you can go in. I'm just going in and changing it to USPS Ground. However, it is also saying in this article that over the next 30 days, it is saying that for some period of time, USPS will still continue to accept first class. However, I'm not exactly sure what that is. So I'm just going with the error on the side of caution, error on the side of assuming eBay's not going to do it for me. I'm going to go in and update it. Now, the fastest way to do this is business policies. If you do not have business policy set up, like myself, and many of you do not, if you're watching this video, then I'm going to walk you through how to do it without business policies. If you do have business policies set up, I'm going to link a video from Chris at Daily Refinement down below on how to work with business policies, but it should be as simple as going into your business policy and changing it, and all of those should update. So, future reference, friends, business policies is helpful, and here's a reason why. But let's assume that you're a hot mess like me, you don't have business policies set up. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come into my listings. I am in Seller Hub. I'm on my listings and I'm on active. Now, it's going to depend on how you have your shipping costs set up and how you have your listings set up. For me personally, I have my shipping costs, anything that's first class, I do women's fashion, anything that's first class is $5.85. So I know that if I come over to shipping costs, anything that's $5.85 is first class, and I need to update it to the ground shipping. So what I do, and if you don't have the shipping costs in here, you can come up here to customize table and you can put in the shipping cost, and then it'll show in the chart. This table is customizable. So you're going to see some of it may differ a little bit from what you have, what you're seeing, and it's strictly because I customize it to the things that I want to see. Once I click on shipping costs, if I click on it, it's going to organize it, ascending or descending, depending on what you click on. It's going to organize it. For me personally, first class $5.85 is my cheapest shipping option. So that's going to come up first. And then what I went through and did, and I did this per 200 at a time, I would caution trying it for a couple first to make sure that you're doing it correctly before you go in and mess up 200 items. But I went in, I changed it to 200 for the sake of the video because it runs a little bit slower when I am recording. I'm only doing 50. So I hit shipping costs, and you can see this is $5.84 because I've already changed it. But you can hit shipping costs and then get to the ones that you want. Click on all of these. If you don't have a full 200, you may want to scroll down. You can see here, like mine are not organized because I didn't click on it. So let's click on it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to click on it. I have a couple that are eBay shipping because they need to be authenticated. And then you can see it's $5.84. So I'm going to click on these. I'm going to unclick these because I don't want to change those ones. And then the rest, I'm going to scroll down just to make sure, but the rest are $5.84. Those are all first class shipping. I know that because that's how I price my items. If you hit edit select, I can come in here now and I can update this to USPS Ground from first class. Okay, so if you click up here, it's going to select all of the items for you. You can select bulk edit. If you scroll down, domestic shipping. I'm going to want to change it. So then I'm going to go through, and you can set up your shipping how you want. What I'm going to do, it's going to be the same cost. Ground is the same cost as first class, I'm noticing, for all of my items. So I'm going to go down and change it. Now, like I said, I normally have it at $5.85. I went in and changed it to 1 cent lower, $5.85, just so I know in my mind that those are ones that I've already updated and I've already changed that should be ground shipping. So if this happens in the future and I need to do anything, or I know all of the items that are $5.84 are now ground shipping, and as I go through different tabs and different, it helps me keep organized. So that's what I did. If you go ahead and change to, you want to collect this, or you want to select shipping services. If you scroll down to USPS Ground Advantage, hit save, and then I do a flat shipping cost, but do whatever works right for you. But this is just how you change it. And then, like I said, I did $5.84 just so that I knew, okay, the $5.84 now are going to be first class, or are going to be USPS Ground. If it's still $5.85, it's still first class. And then you want to hit apply. I'm not going to hit apply for the purpose of time on this video, but you hit apply and then you hit submit all. One thing I do want to note, that if you're getting some items that are not updating this way, you're going to get some errors. A couple of the reasons that you can get an error is if there is an active offer on the item, you cannot update the item. And so that is one reason. And that's another reason that I know, if it says $5.85 in a couple days, I'm going to go back and do this again for all the ones that are $5.85, because those are the ones that got missed that first time because there was an active offer. If there is another reason, as you go through and hit submit, you'll get something up here that says, hey, 4 items, it's going to have like a little red exclamation mark, 4 items failed, and it'll tell you reasons why it failed. So hopefully this helps. Let me know how you guys are doing it down below, how you're going to be using this. Something that's really exciting to me is it's going to be cheaper I'm noticing it's going to be cheaper for USPS Ground than priority. So before first class was only £1 and under, now USPS Ground you can go up to 60 pounds, which means the rates are going to be a little bit cheaper. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to do a couple analysis and figure out how I'm going to use this to my advantage to help increase my sales and lower those shipping costs.